of your managers know what you are working on. What happens if, and it happened to me personally and also to a lot of women that I coach, the manager is not that accessible for you. So yes, you have a manager, and you probably faced it too, right? In the companies you work for. But because not all managers have regular one-on-ones, many of them are super, super busy. How do you still kind of, keep that some kind of communication with them and the awareness of all the things that you're doing?
Yeah. That is a real problem that exists, and it's a tough one to deal with, because the risk of not having some regular contact with your leader is that you end up talking at the end of the calendar year, for the 1 year review, and trying to catch them up on everything that you've done. And that's never an effective conversation. You will never get the raise, talking on December 31st or at the end of your fiscal year, trying to catch them up on every single thing that you've done. And so, there's no real easy answer to it. So the first thing I would say is, at the minimum, once a quarter, your leader, you have to force your leader, and you have to say to them, I need this from you. This is something that's important to me because of the responsibility that you've given me to do whatever it is that I'm doing. It's important for my professional development as well, that I have a talk with you at least once a quarter with an update. And you can be very, again, we go back to what I said a few minutes ago. You have to know with whom it is you're talking to. Is that a person who's driven by numbers or metrics? Because if it is, you make that meeting work for you. Even if it's a half hour, you have all of your KPIs, how you're doing, how you're tracking against them, because they probably don't have the time to talk about your vacation and to talk about the interpersonal relationships with the team, right? If you have that kind of leader, if you have the leader who cares about the interpersonal relationships and how everyone is doing, then you use the time that way and tie it into how the projects are moving along. The other thing you can do is reimagine what it means to be in contact with your leader. We always think that we have to be sitting in their office across the desk from them, but we understand that we can use this kind of technology. We understand if you have a leader who cares about their fitness and you know that they take a walk every day, say, hey, can we have a walking conference? We can talk on the phone. We don't have to have our screens in front of us, so that you're getting your steps, I'm getting my information to you. So be a little creative. Ask this person, I know that you're busy. Well, how can I get on your calendar on interval X? What's the best way to do it? I'm flexible. I want to do it in a way that works for you, but that you still pay attention to what it is that I'm saying. So you have to be creative. But again, I always go back to using your words. If this person tells you, I don't have time for you, and you simply accept this, you're not going to get anywhere. That's you have to exert yourself. You have to tell them what you need. Otherwise, you don't get it. And let's face it, they have time for everyone else. So they can make the time for you, but you have to demand that you get this time. And that's not an easy conversation, because I understand what power dynamics are. But on the other hand, if you're silent, you get nothing.